Hi guys, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your full moon reading with spiritual guidance spanning from July 27th through August 10th, 2018. This full moon total lunar eclipse is a powerful and intense astrological event, guiding us deeper into the energy shifts of eclipse season, which we're about halfway through now. What a lunar eclipse does is help focus your attention on your emotions, your intimate relationships, both with others and with yourself, and your deeper personal and spiritual roots. This particular lunar eclipse is the longest total lunar eclipse we're having this century. Wow, lasting about an hour and 45 minutes or so. So it may likely be one of the longest and most influential lunar eclipses we experience in our lifetime, which I think is amazing. This moon is also considered a blood moon because the usual silvery colored moon will turn red and ochre as the moon passes through the shadow of the earth. The blood moon symbolizes an opportunity to reset emotions and clear away all lower attachments, no matter how uncomfortable it might feel to do so. Any stagnant situations in your life are now getting a powerful jolt or like a catalyst of energy to help them to move forward. The universe is really giving you an opportunity to summon your inner strength towards self-healing. So be sure to set some healing intentions. The energy of change is going to be really powerful this moon cycle. So this can create an emotionally intense kind of energy with potential mood swings or maybe even potential impulsiveness rising. But what the angels are telling us now is that they want you to know that you have the power to balance and center yourself through this energy and move through it with perfect comfort and ease. Be patient with yourself and allow the changes life brings you to move through you without your resistance. In other words, practice steadfast non-attachment to any thoughts or situations of discord that seem to pop up. Remind yourself to have perfect faith in the fact that everything is working out for your highest good. And though you may not see the end results yet, you are manifesting a very beautiful shift in your life according to the positive intentions that you have been holding. So again, if you haven't done so yet, take a moment to speak with your heart, to get intimate with spirit, and set the intention to manifest or co-create what it is you desire the most. Because in the midst of all this intensity, you are powerfully creative. You see, transformation often arises out of moments of seeming discomfort. The caterpillar approaches the end of its life as the caterpillar when it's grown such that the weight of continuing to be in that form is no longer tolerable. It is forced to change, in other words. Or perhaps similarly, life did not migrate from its supposed origins in the sea to the land because the fish were feeling comfortable and wanted to explore and grow legs. It's more likely that there was, over maybe a long period of time, perhaps a thinning of water in a large area, maybe causing a shift in food sources or something like this, to the extent that some of the marine life forms in these places were forced in a state of discomfort and the necessity of survival to evolve and adapt to the land. So crisis, challenge, and seeming hardship forces leaps in the evolution of our consciousness. So right now, while we live in a time when such contrasts seem to be rising on the global social political stage, when such immense contrasts and changes are occurring within the natural flow of our global environment, or maybe there are contrasts going on in your life too. There are powerful and yes, beautiful opportunities for us to shift at a level of consciousness. And the more you allow it, the more comfortable it will feel. The angels want to remind you that what is going to make your soul feel truly good, truly at peace, is to authentically align the life you're living with the highest beliefs or ideals that you hold. In pursuing this alignment with the vibration of what you truly desire, this authenticity, you rediscover spiritual meaning and your life's purpose. This is your moment. Look your life's purpose right into the eye and truly recognize both your divine origin and your divine potential. Whatever needs to be purged or changed or cleansed will happen naturally, so long as you keep your steadfast gaze on that point of meaning and purpose that you discover within. And hold yourself accountable. Self-love must often be a practice of self-discipline, wherein you're willing to do what it takes to hold yourself to a higher resonance. Now, one more point the angels asked me to share with you guys today is that with all of these big energy shifts going on during eclipse season, with 6 planets in retrograde causing us to really see the deeper aspects of ourselves, we're each getting a kind of activation at the level of the third eye. We're glimpsing the truth, or at least being given the opportunity to do so should we practice being present. And not just some subjective truth of maybe like a situation in your life, but divine truth. The truth that can't be named, but really only experienced. So the angels invite you to meditate and to call upon them to guide you to that state of truthful oneness with Source. Know that your dreams, visions, and instincts will all be awakening in intensity at this time. It reminds me of the poet Henry David Thoreau, who wrote, "Our truest life is when we are in dreams awake." And if you think of it, this is true. In our sleep, our consciousness merges with Source in such a way that we do not create resistance to the divine flow of all. We manifest almost instantaneously in our dream realm, such that you could think about an elephant maybe, and then immediately there one would be. Know that Spirit is working closely with you at this level of being, at this dream level, this deep psyche. So pay attention to what comes up in this medial realm between the spiritual and physical planes, because perhaps you are building a bridge between these planes of being, and that bridge has the power to be strengthened right now within you. So let's go to our cards and see what further messages our angels have for us. Today I am working with the Angel Dreams Oracle cards by Melissa Virtue. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and shuffle our cards as usual and let Law of Attraction decide which ones that we need to see the most today. Let's go ahead and see what our first card is. Our first card is the Dancing card. Dancing. This actually is quite a powerful message. Immediately, the angels are reminding me of the tradition of dance in shamanic spiritual modalities. Dance is an incredibly powerful means of altering spiritual vibration down to the level of the physical body. Shamans can use dance to release imbalanced energy for themselves or even for other people. Shamans can also use dance to integrate higher vibrations as well into that physical core. And what dance does for us is not only help us to physically anchor and feel that vibration, but helps us to know and consciously embody a state of union with the divine flow of all. We call that ecstasy. To stand outside of the egoic self and to stand in a union with God and with nature as well. To experience divine truth is far more important than trying to logically understand it. In fact, understanding divine truth might be a nice, sort of interesting pursuit, but your understanding in no way contributes to your ability to experience, embody, or truly know it. The Course in Miracles says that. It says, your understanding is not a powerful contribution to the truth. And also, the opening lines of the Tao Te Ching are, the Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. Truth and meaning, in other words, must be felt, must be experienced. You can't find it within your logical thinking mind, can you? You find it within your feeling nature, within the primal, original, or pure aspect of your being. This is the theme of what's helping you to grow right now, guys, and your angels wish for you to hold space for that. Go ahead and practice it in some way. Let's go ahead and see our second card. Our second card is Violet, the Violet card. Violet is the color of the crown chakra, the symbolic access point for us to connect with God and higher consciousness. This card shows that spiritual growth is a big part of your life at this time. You are coming into your wisdom now, if you allow yourself to do so, of course. So, as Rumi said, sell your cleverness and purchase bewilderment. Change the pace of your life. Go within. Really try it and become present as these weeks of the eclipse pass. This is one of the most supportive things that you can do for yourself as you go through any kind of big life change that you might see, or maybe even just an inner life change. Let's go ahead and see what our third card has to say. We have the problem-solving card. Problem-solving. This card shows that your life will, maybe for some of you finally, be experiencing some resolutions to any conflicts or situations that have kind of been stagnant or undetermined or up in the air lately. This is part of that theme of surrendering to spirit as well, because as you surrender, the angels want you to know that the seeming problems and dramas of life are going to be resolving themselves all on their own. Your effort and input doesn't have to be so much right now. Just do your little part by being open, by planting the seeds, and then let the miracle of life do the rest. Dissolve your worries today, and you'll start to see life really shift to a greater state of peace. And the angels are saying by the end of this moon cycle, you'll start to see more peace coming in. So I pulled one final bonus card today since it is such a special lunar eclipse. This card is the purple card. Purple. Wow, this violet purple energy is really coming in strong today. I'm hearing the angels tell me that some of you who are listening have been working with Saint Germain and the violet flame. They want you to know that your spiritual practice with this is working and manifesting what you desire. So keep it up, keep going. Now, similarly to our violet card, the purple card also represents spiritual understanding, specifically in that your spiritual gifts, clairvoyance, intuition, dream walking, third eye, are opening now. This is the angel's message to you to pay attention to the synchronicities or to the messages, to the deeper intuitive insights that come in. The angels are leaving you a trail of breadcrumbs to follow to help you to further and further anchor yourself in the high, loving energies of that which your soul truly desires now. So what a powerful time. Enjoy this energy and know that you're being loved and supported through all of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button to let me know. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I've made a new video for you. You can keep in touch with me on social media and listen to my podcast via the links that you'll see in the description below. And you can visit my website, sarahhall.com, for more info on how to get your own personal angel reading or a healing session with me. Know until we meet again that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye, guys.